Class 12th Commerce, Subject Accountancy, Chapter number 4, Admission of a Partner. See, it is now lecture number 3 of Admission of a Partner. When goodwill already appears in the books of accounts and the new partner does not bring any share of his goodwill in cash. अब यहाँ देखिए, यहाँ पर मैं दो कंडीशंस लेकर के चल रहे हैं. पहली कंडीशन है कि गुडविल ऑलरेडी व्हेन गुडविल ऑलरेडी अपीयर्स इन द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स, बुक्स में भी दिख रही है. बुक्स में दिखने का मतलब है दैट द गुडविल इज अपीयरिंग ऑन द एसेट्स साइड ऑफ बैलेंस शीट. एंड द न्यू पार्टनर, और जो नया पार्टनर है, दैट पर्सन has not bring any share of his goodwill in cash, and that person, the new partner, has not brought the amount of goodwill in cash. When goodwill already appears in the books of accounts and new partner does not bring any share of his goodwill in cash, जब वो पैसा गुडविल का पैसा नया पार्टनर कैश में लेकर के नहीं आता. If a goodwill account already exists in the books of the firm, books of the firm का मतलब है बेटे कि that goodwill is appearing on in the balance sheet on assets side, and if the new partner does not bring in his share of goodwill in cash, और जो नया पार्टनर है वो अपनी गुडविल को कैश में लेकर के नहीं आया, even then as it I see it was already explained by me that the amount of goodwill already existing in the books will be written off by debiting the capital accounts of old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. पुराने पार्टनर्स के कैपिटल अकाउंट में हमने ट्रांसफर कर देना है गुडविल को, और द रेशो विल रिमेन ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो. When a new partner brings in only a part of his share of goodwill, now try to understand. See, he is bringing, the new partner brings only some part. It means he has to bring much money, but he is bringing presently a less money. When a new partner brings only a part of his share of goodwill. Question number 2. A and B, they are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. They admitted C into the firm for 1/4 share in profits, which he takes 1/6 from A and 1/12 from B. C brings rupees 50,000 as goodwill out of total share, out of his share rupees 90,000. यानी कि 90,000 में से वो 50,000 रुपीज कैश में लेकर के आया है. No goodwill account appears in the books of the firm. Pass necessary journal entries to record this arrangement. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट होगा, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 50,000 to premium for goodwill account 50,000. A part of his share of goodwill brought in by C, यानी कि थोड़ा सा हिस्सा C अपने 90,000 में से, this is the money that he has brought in cash. And now see, the combination entry or the combined entry is done for all rupees 90,000. Premium for goodwill account debit 50,000. C's current account debit 40,000. To A's capital account 60,000. To B's capital account 30,000. Premium for goodwill credited to A and B in their sacrificing. देखिए, credit किया हमने A, B को and C. It has been done in their capital accounts. And in sacrificing ratio, and sacrificing ratio is 2:1. Again listen, the journal entry: premium for goodwill account debit 50,000. C's current account debit 40,000. To A's capital account 60,000. To B's capital account 30,000. Premium for goodwill credited to A and B in their capital accounts in their sacrificing ratio 2:1. Revaluation of assets and liabilities. Whenever a new partner is admitted, it becomes necessary to revalue the assets and the liabilities of the firm to find out the true and fair value. This is done because with the passage of the time, the value of certain assets might have increased while the value of certain other assets might have decreased. The actual values of various assets and liabilities may be different from the values stated in the balance sheet. New partners should not suffer because of reduction in the value of assets, nor they should be benefited by the increase in the value of assets. Does the entire profit or loss arising from the revaluation is thus THUS. Thus the entire profits or losses arising from the revaluation is divided between the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Revaluation of assets and liabilities is done with the help of a new account, and the name of the account is revaluation account. Sometimes the account is called a profit and loss adjustment account also. This account is a nominal account in nature. Therefore, if there is a loss due on revaluation, the revaluation account is debited, and if revaluation account results in a profit, the revaluation account is credited. Listen, nominal account का nature है किसका? Revaluation account का. When debit side is more, there is loss. When credit side is more, there is profit on revaluation. The following entries are passed for the purpose of revaluation. Listen the journal entries which will be passed. For decrease in the value of assets, revaluation or profit and loss adjustment account debit to assets account. Decrease in the value of assets. See, जब हमने revaluation को debit कर दिया तो loss है, आपको ये बिल्कुल ध्यान में रखना होगा. And now move on to the second number for increase in the value of assets. And now see, assets को हमने debit कर दिया. Assets account debit to revaluation account or P&L adjustment account. Increase in the value of assets, they have been recorded in the credit side of revaluation account. Assets का बढ़ना revaluation account का credit, assets का कम होना revaluation account का debit. For increase in the value of liabilities, whenever the value of liabilities increase, it is always credit. यानी कि liabilities बढ़ी है तो वो credit ही रहेंगी. Revaluation और profit and loss adjustment account debit to liabilities account. Increase in the value of liabilities. Fourth number, for decrease in the value of liability. देखिए liabilities कम हुआ है तो they will be debited. Liabilities account debit to revaluation account or P&L adjustment account, they are same. Decrease in the value of liabilities. On the basis of above journal entries, revaluation account or profit or loss adjustment account is prepared. If the credit side of revaluation account or P&L adjustment account is more, if credit side, the amount of credit side is more, then they are earning profit. If the debit side is in excess, it will reveal a loss. Revaluation account के डेबिट का पैसा ज़्यादा होना नुकसान, क्रेडिट का पैसा ज़्यादा होना उसमें फ़ायदा प्रॉफिट रहता है. Such profit or loss will be divided among the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Following journal entries will be passed for this purpose. When revaluation account shows profit, revaluation account debit to old partners capital accounts. Now see, whenever there is any profit partners capital accounts, they remain credit and the same activity is done. You can see profit on revaluation account credited to old partners capital accounts. In their old profit sharing ratio, the amount will be transferred. For the loss on revaluation, following journal entry is passed. Old partners capital account debit. Now see, whenever there is losses, partners capital account is debited. The same is done. Old partners capital account debit to revaluation account. Loss on revaluation account debit to old partners capital accounts in their old profit sharing ratio. In case of profit, partners capital account is credited. In case of loss, partners capital account is debited. So keep all these very much important thing in your mind. Thank you so much. Listen to me very carefully. These slides take really very much time to get them prepared. It is very much new work for me. It is your mandatory duty to be very much attentive, to listen them carefully whatever it is explained by me. So be regular, मन लगा करके पढ़िए. Thank you so much. ध्यान रखिए, मन लगा